All right, video supremacy. This is a really critical lesson in red carpet conversion, something that's really going to give you an unfair advantage every time you step to the plate with internet marketing, both in traffic getting and in conversion. Because remember, YouTube can be a massive source of traffic. You can directly get visitors that way. You can also impress people. You can impress local clients, and it's just great. So video supremacy. I'm going to have a couple videos with this. This video is just going to be explain the philosophy, the ideas behind things. I am a world master at this. I really focused in on understanding video many years ago, probably starting back in around 2003, and I really focused in on it. And through some ups and downs, I've gotten the opportunity to work with amazing people. I've created an extremely successful infomercial. I've worked with one of the top, if not the top infomercial producer of all time for years, hand in hand. I've worked with some of the top people in online marketing who do video, Frank Kern, some other guys, and I myself have just focused on it and try to become better and better. Actually, got a lot of value out of working with Mystery, the world famous pickup artist. He really knew a lot about video, really cared about it. And so I'll try to distill all those lessons for you powerfully and help you become more successful with video. Okay, so number one, content and contact. This is the reason why video is so powerful, so emotional for people, is this idea of content and contact. And I got this idea from Gary Halbert. This is what Gary said, that the reason the internet is so powerful and what people are going to the internet looking for is both content. They're looking for answers to their questions, but they're also looking for human contact. And we can achieve that through video in a very personal way that we couldn't really be able to do otherwise. And it's very emotional. It's very powerful. It used to be really only in the hands of a very small number of people in Hollywood or whatever. Now the world has video. Now it's yours. And we really want to unleash you to be powerful with that. So content and contact. Really the key with video. Nowadays, the actual camera equipment is just as simple as having an iPhone or a flip video camera or a Kodak camera. You can get this for $100 or $80 at the store. Not too bad. You can get one of these on eBay. Even the HD version is very cheap. So it's very accessible. So really then the key is lighting, lighting and background. So how well you're lit and the lighting behind it. This is 90% of the fuss when it comes to video, and I've really got that nailed, and I'll be able to explain that to you. In terms of getting started, you just have to have a phone cam or a flip cam, something like this, a web camera for your computer, and/or Camtasia. And Camtasia is a wonderful, wonderful software created by TechSmith. You can get and you can use any free software. There's all kinds of stuff. Just look up free screen capture video software, and you can use it that way. But certainly start with Camtasia. You get a 30-day trial with it. It's got a terrific editor, and I'll show you how to use that. Then ultimately, what we want to do here is just get started, and then you never have to look back. Once you make your first video, it might be a little awkward. Maybe you've already done some video, maybe you've already done some public speaking, but even if you've never done a video before, even if you've never done public speaking before, you can become a master of video and turn it to your advantage, and it will just benefit you and assist you, and make everything just going to be downhill from there when it comes to your marketing. This is why it's video supremacy. Okay, so content and contact. Converting with video is easy, and fulfilling with video is easy. That's something I really want you to know. So converting with video, winning people over, getting the benefit of the doubt using video is very easy. And then fulfilling on our promises with products and so forth with video, once again, is easy. There's a number of reasons for this, but essentially video is very personal. If we want to convert with just copy, with just writing stuff, it's just going to be an uphill slog. It's very difficult to learn how to become a Top Gun copywriter, and even then, you're still just going to want to have video. Video is just so critical when it comes to conversion, when it comes to getting opt-ins, when it comes to building trust, and when it comes to fulfilling products. Ultimately, we want to have video on our side. It's just so critical, both for product and for conversion. It will skyrocket your rates. For example, with our Bring the Fresh sales letter. Let me see if I can pull this up really quick. We added this video at the top here with Kelly Felix in it. It improved our conversions by 126%. That means that instead of making 100 orders, we make 226 orders. Really, really extraordinary. The letter was good, but the video, and all the video is a picture-in-picture video filmed in Camtasia of Kelly reading this sales letter with his commentary. That's it. Very powerful. Now, getting started, when I'm filming a video, it's important to be talking to somebody. I feel like I'm talking to you. And if you're wondering if I'm talking about you, then the answer is yes, I am talking about you. I am talking to you. And now who am I talking to? I am talking to an individual who I believe will have success with what I'm doing and who will be glad to hear from me. That's who I'm talking to. There may be other people out there who will not have success. There may be other people out there who will not want to hear from me. I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to you. When I filmed my my infomercial, most recently, just a few months back, when I was talking, I was always speaking with the testimonial that content related to. So if I was about to do a testimonial with Rob Jones, then it was as if I was talking to Rob. I was proud of Rob. I felt great with Rob. I was with Rob, and I felt great about that. When I was doing a testimonial about Chris Manieri, then I was with Chris, talking to Chris, and proud of Chris. So we really want to be able to form a clear mental picture in our mind. And it's a personal conversation. It's a one-on-one conversation. There's no masses. There's no crowds. There's just me and you. This is very personal to me. Even though a number of individuals will see this video, it's still very personal to me. I've had videos that have been viewed by thousands or tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people. And every single time, extremely personal. Okay? Extremely personal. One-on-one, that's the key. This is something that people learn in relationship advice. They walk into a crowded room and they think that there's a group of people there. There's no group there. There's just individuals. There's just individuals. Now, those individuals may have personal connections. They may have friends at the party that they consider themselves to be a group. But at the end of the day, it's just individuals and us having individual conversations. And we always want to remember that the source of our power with video comes from that individual conversation. Now, sales. For sales, we want to go slowly. For content, we want to deliver quickly. So let's say I'm doing an opt-in video. Hey, this is Mike Long. I want to thank you for coming and visiting this website, omgmachines.com. My friend, Greg Morrison, and I put together this website to show people like you how a couple of ordinary guys can make $100,000 or more a month every month from home. We want to take you inside of that right now. What we need you to do is fill in your name and email address in the form below. After all, if you're sitting at a coffee shop and you saw a couple guys kind of excitedly on their computers and you looked over their shoulders and saw that they were ranked #1 for keyword after keyword after keyword, even big money keywords, and then you found out that they're making a lot of money doing it. Maybe they even logged into their PayPal accounts and showed you oodles of money coming out of it. You might want to give them your name and email address and hope that they give you some content back. Well, that's what we're going to do for you if you fill in your name and email address below. Okay, that's a slow, all right, so example done. That's a slow delivery. It's dramatic. I let time be on my side with that, okay? When it's content, when I'm delivering a bonus, when I'm delivering content like I am right now, I want to keep moving through stuff. Content should be fast-paced. If they miss something, they can rewind and hear it again. So sales is slow, content fast. And you see an example of me doing fast content right now because I'm speaking to you very quickly. All right, so that's those are some important tips there. Okay, lighting and background. Okay, if we're going to go in daylight, the best times to film are dusk and dawn. Also, if it's very light outside, you can find light shadows and you can film in light shadows where maybe where you have a tree. It's the fall right now, so the tree could somewhat block out some of that light coming in on you, and then that's the way to do that. Now, context and background. whatever your background is has to make sense to the context of the situation. So if I'm at the beach, people need to understand why I'm at the beach. This situation I'm in right here is a pretty straightforward, obvious setting where I'm in a kind of a nice condo with nice big glass behind me, and it sort of makes sense to you. It's not disruptive. It's not confusing like, whoa, what's going on behind Mike? If I'm filming at a Starbucks, that's fine, but just say, hey, I'm at a Starbucks. It may be a little bit disruptive, a little bit noisy in the background. I apologize for that, but I'm coming to you with something really critical today. I didn't want you to miss out, okay? We want to fill in that context. If there's going to be distractions around people, let them know in advance right away. That's just really critical. Now, indoor lighting and lighting kits. There are such things as lighting kits. They're very useful. You don't necessarily have to buy one of these, but if you're going to get heavy into filming indoors, then you're going to want to be able to buy a lighting kit. So, light. This is what I own. Westcott Spider Lights. Looks like the price range is between $1,000 and $2,000. There's a number of lighting kits that are out there, but these are the ones that I use. Feel free to shop around. There's probably deals out there and so forth, but and probably even real cheap ones. I mean, this one says they have a $149 one. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's have a look. Let's see. Now, I don't know if make sure they actually have lights. So these ones here have lights. This might be pretty good. Okay, couple lighting boxes and a green screen. That could be pretty good. I don't know. I haven't done much with green screen. I just haven't. Okay, this is critical. Always test. This goes for your sound also, especially for your sound. Sound is a very thresholdish thing. As long as it's decent enough, that's great. If there's clicking, popping sounds in the background, if there's wind blowing, then again, orient people to it and then move on. Of course, it's ideal not to have wind, but there it is. Always test. Always test. I don't care how many times you've done it. I don't care if you just did it 5 minutes ago. You have to do a test clip, see if there's something wrong, see if there's something off, if the camera's moved, if the lighting's off, if the sound's off. You will miss something. You will miss something. You will regret it. I filmed the whole wonderful interview at one point with Mike Swanson. Totally wiped out because I didn't test. Okay? Test. Always test. Always test. With video, you have to test. You have to test. Okay, I know I'm going on here. Hear me now and believe me later. Always test. It can be that the camera bumps down, so your head's not in the field of vision. Whatever. Any number of things can go wrong. Always test. Okay. We'll go into the tech spec details and so forth. iPhone, one of the best recording cameras out there. Omar Martin, my friend, says that he thinks it is actually the best recording equipment that there is. I really like these Kodaks. We filmed all of the testimonials for my TV show with them. It's the Kodak EI5? EIS? Let's have a look. Kodak EIS. Let's see here. Alrighty. Here it is. Holy crap. They're that expensive? Oh no, this is a ZI-8. Okay, sorry. So anyways, do they even have these? Just one moment here. I wonder if I'm saying the right thing here. Here it is. Okay, so it's, I guess it's ZI-8 at this point, and you can get it for $150 thereabouts. I guess new they might be as much as like $400. So I've gone through a bunch of them. But anyways, it's an excellent camera. You can also just go with a flip video. I've made most of my money with a flip video camera. Okay, this is what they look like. There's tons of them out there. I'm sure you can find them. This is the Ultra HD. We filmed most of Bring the Fresh, the early videos with one of these. $135 new, used, pretty good. $300 new. So there's a bunch of options here. And again, probably your video camera on your iPhone or Android or whatever will work fine. Any webcam will do. Just test it, make sure it looks fine. Camtasia, you can get it from techsmith.com. $30-day free trial. And here we go, products. And Camtasia Studio. They have Camtasia for Mac and for PC. I think Camtasia for Mac is just the bomb. I love it. I so love it. It's just wonderful. Camtasia is going to allow us to record what's on our screen. It's what I'm recording with right now. It's also going to allow us to do picture-in-picture, something I'm a master of, something I so believe in. It's so powerful. The idea behind picture-in-picture, first of all, it's wonderful to let people see what's on our screen, but then to let them know that there's a real person there without being upfront in their face is just a real miracle. It turns out, for example, in dating, that if a guy just lumbers up to a girl and just stands with his shoulders square to her, then it's very intimidating. And if he's kind of cocked at an angle or something like that, it's much nicer for her. And I think the same thing really happens with video as well. Okay, so that's a bit about that. Getting started and never look back. Look, your best audience is you. One of the most critical lessons I can give you is rewatch the videos that you do. Rewatch them again and again and again, and it will accelerate your learning into hyper time. I rewatch my videos all the time, and it's very, very valuable. Be your own best audience. Your unfair advantage is patience. You know, I used to have a place out in La Jolla that overlooked the ocean. I thought it was going to be this wonderful filming location. And it turned out that airplanes would fly by all the time. And I had to have so much patience. But it really made me great at video. You have to be willing to retake and retake and retake and rehearse and rehearse and rehearse. And that's really going to give you an incredible advantage. Also remember, you can write down what you're going to say. If you write down especially the first line that you're going to say, then that's a critical advantage. Write down the first line. Write it down with your hand, with a pen and paper. You learn much, much better when you write things down physically. And ideally, you write the whole script. When I did my TV show, I hand wrote the whole script probably 20 times, the entire script, end to end. And so then I really, really knew it. Okay, stage fright. Don't worry about it. It happens to everybody. No big deal. When you start off, you will always have stage fright. It's a hardwired psychological reaction. The great thing about video is no one's going to see your stage fright. Just you. Yeah, you can even throw out your first couple ones and not even watch them, but no one's going to see it, and then eventually you'll get very, very good. That's all you need to know about stage fright, and then you get over it and you're fine with it. Prompter. Okay, you can use your iPad as a prompter. I have prompter software for my iPad. I think it's Teleprompt Plus is what I use. Let me go grab my iPad. I'll see. Yeah, Teleprompt Plus. Let me see if I've got a script. Okay, so here's an example of a script. I use Teleprompt Plus. You can put this on any sort of a stand and then just read off of it, and it's quite nice. Or you can have somebody hold it for you, and this is a great way to go, especially if you're doing screen capture video, and especially if you're not using picture-in-picture. Then it's easy for you to, it's easy enough for you just to have a script laid out for yourself and just read it. You can always start with doing video with no video of yourself, just with text boxes and you know, using either PowerPoint or the OpenOffice version of PowerPoint. That's just fine to get started with. So don't be afraid to prompt yourself and have prompter stuff for yourself. So that is the rundown when it comes to video. It's really that simple. One final thing I want to remind you of, you see me do it every video, smile. To have a big old grin. You can look at yourself in the mirror and smile. Mystery actually tells a story of a guy who was a bartender, and he did these extensive surveying of the girls who'd come to his bar or whatever. I don't know. He surveyed some hundreds or thousands of them, and all of them, like 99 some odd percent, said that they wanted a guy to approach them with a friendly look on their face. So I think that is a critical lesson as well. Okay, I've enjoyed sharing this video with you, and now we're just going to get into some technical breakdowns, some tech stuff inside of how to film videos, but this is really going to get you the lion's share of the way. And just get in there, get started, and you will never look back.